Windmill Mark III air filter install. This is my fourth video. I have the air box installed in the bike after all the prep. As you can see, I've already hooked up the breather hose. One point to note is that when you put this in, is that it sits quite a bit lower than the other one, so you have to loosen these two clamps. So when you put the elbows back on, you can see that you only have maybe about 3/4 of an inch gap there. So you have to slide this tube up inside and down inside that one. It sits a lot lower. So I'm getting to the point of ready to fit the windmill on top of this, but a couple of things that I want to point out that I haven't looked at yet. So things I'm going to be concerned about. First of all, Rebel Packet mentioned this. I already had my bike set up this way, so I didn't have to make this change. One thing you'll have to do is your crossover tube. Normally it lays on top of the air box if you still have it stock. Buy yourself a section of longer tube, and as you can see, I have it routed, and it goes kind of down underneath the back side of the alternator and then up the other side, so that's back out of the way. Another thing I did as I was installing this was I removed all my fuel lines, and I want to get this installed first, and then I'll put them back on and route them around this. So those will be the last things I do, is I'll put my fuel lines on. Now, a couple of things I'm concerned about. I'm not sure how it's going to work. Rebel Packet mentioned that he had to bend these tabs a little bit. I'm not sure if I have to or not. I'll do that when I do the install. A little concerned about my battery connections. I know in his post, Rebel Packet had taken his and tied them down, but mine, and they've been like this ever since I bought the bike. They go back that way, so I don't know if this sticking out is going to be in the way. My negative cable is way back here on the other side of the speedometer cable, so I'm thinking that's going to be up out of the way. Now, another thing, and I don't know if you can see it all the way in the back there. Yeah, let's see if I could zoom in a little. Oop, a little too much. But right back here is my vent hose for the gas tank, or overflow hose. And the way I had that routed was I had it go down here, and then it's strapped along the frame there. And if that's going to be in the way, I'm going to have to unstrap it and figure out a way to reroute it. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to do that, because that looks like it might be in the way. But that's another thing that I will address. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the plastic air box, and I'm going to set it in there. And if I have to address any of these things, I'll go ahead and address them, and then I'll shoot another video showing you how I took care of them.